welcome to this week's Christmas in July video and the Christmas through the years. This time I'm taking you over my console table. Now, there's been a few years where I haven't recorded the console table in the hallway, so I have actually got the console table from upstairs. We had it there for 1 year back in 2020, so I added that one to this as well. So this is back in 2017. I remember having a rotten cold when I was doing this video. I like this console table a lot, but it wasn't practical because we had no space for anything. The hallway looks completely different now since we decorated it last year. If you hear anything in the background, then that's just the household going on as normal. But these what I'm putting on this tray now, this galvanized tray, they're actually part of my large 8-foot or 9-foot Christmas tree, but we can't put the back on for about 2.5 feet because if I was to do that it would stick too far out. So I can use the branches in other ways, and that's what I did this year. I think this was very I'm not sure if I would do this again, because like I said, as much as I like to decorate our console table, I still like to have it where there's space for things to be put, you know, like mail and keys and that type of thing, because it is a usable surface. Let me just put my false teeth back in. These holly stems were Poundland. They don't seem to stock many artificial stems now in Poundland, which is unfortunate. I really do enjoy decorating the hallway for Christmas and autumn, and I've got to the stage now in my decorating where as I've spoken in previous videos in this series, I really have honed in my decorating skills and aesthetic, and I'm really into the vintage feel, so that the hallway now pretty much stays the same throughout the rest of the year. I may swap out and add like foliage and things for the season, or maybe swap out one piece, but I have a lamp out there now, and I have a stack of books, and I have a vase that I usually keep out there all the time. That will change at Christmas. I probably only add some autumnal foliage, and maybe I think I might be using my tango horse this year. If you can hear my mum in the background, she's on the phone to one of her friends. So let's see what I'm saying in the actual video. I'm going to put them at the back here, making sure that the foliage is away from the mirror so it can go fairly flat. So one there, and one on the other side. Now what I'm doing is literally making sure that the leaves, the twigs and things are facing forward, so that most of the foliage is towards the front, so it's not hitting the mirror. Do the same on this side. Everything I do on one side I'm mirroring on the other. Okay, now I'm just going to submerge these spheres within the display in different places. Now I have 3, so I'm not going to get an equal balance, but that's absolutely fine. I don't mind that because I have other things I'm going to use. I have a set of 4 of these wax pine cones, and these are also LED and on timer. I'm simply going to submerge those into the display at different points, just to give the display added depth and to make the eye travel through the display. Now going back to the 2 candle risers, I'm going to put them. I speak about depth and making your eye go through, you know, how you decorate, and I think that's a very important, important aspect to highlight. You know, I think with decorating and with particularly with seasonal decorating, you want your eye to travel, and you want the items to make your eyes go from left to right and up and down and so forth. I think we tend to do that naturally without even realising. Well, these are the faux. I printed off some birch onto some copy paper and then put them around some inners of silver foil, I think it was. They didn't last long. I didn't like them. But there's not much to this, but there's just, as much as there's not that much to it, it's also too much, because I think there's no space for anything else. The silver spheres I used at Christmas 2021, if you remember, I had them on a floating shelf in our living room, and the 2 white birch trees I also used in 2021. And the cream coloured wax pine cones I used in the autumn of last year, because obviously I'm doing lots of creams and golds and browns for my autumnal decor in the living room and dining room, and doing the traditional colours elsewhere, because I think it just goes better with the look in here. I love those owls. Those owls are from Home Reflections QVC UK years ago. They're all on timer. That was a wreath I made that year. It was just a pre-bought wreath from IKEA, and I just zip tied in some foliage that went with the theme, which was white and silver by the looks of it. I didn't have a tree in the hallway this year. I wasn't doing the hallway tree back then. So let's see what I'm saying now. You can see a front view. So obviously I was saying nothing after that. I went straight into music, which was good timing. So this is 2018. Now this, I remember being a very, very short video. This was the first year I had the red truck, which I was thankful to find on eBay. And I think I just did like a red truck with trees and so forth. Really simple. Again, if I was to do this, something similar with the red truck, which I think I might be doing this year out on the console table, I wouldn't redo this. It's another one of those things where I liked it at the time, but looking back at it now, I'm not a big fan of it. So this is 2018. So using books as rises, which is always a good thing. I like the trees. I don't know why I put them in the galvanised buckets. If it's meant to be some sort of tree farm, they wouldn't be in a galvanised bucket. You know. Excuse me. That's a wood slice that I'm pointing to. I remember this video being very quick. Do I still have that lamp? I know I have the red ones still, because I'm going to be using them this year outside in the hallway, but do I still have that brown one? I'm going to have a look. Yeah, see, I'm not a fan. I don't like this. to Creative Home with G and today's video. Just wanted to come on in front of the camera because I haven't done that for a while, so hello everybody. We're going to be doing the console table in my hallway today. So let me point the camera down and let's get started. Oh, before I start, I want to take this opportunity, face on face, so to speak, to thank you for all your lovely messages and your support. We're now in November, going towards the end of November actually, and I'm feeling much more myself, which is a good thing. Still having difficulty with my mouth because obviously it's still healing and the nerves and things are still realigning. But let's get cracking on with my console table for Christmas 2000. Aha, we get to 2019, the year of very few videos, for obvious reasons. I left that introduction in just because I just want to reiterate the fact that I am thankful for so many of you for so many reasons. I'm sad about leaving YouTube, but also quite excited as well. I will still carry on doing what I'm doing, but and I will still communicate with you, and we'll still do the ATC swaps and so forth over on my Facebook group, which is Acorn and Oak if anybody wants to join. And I will still throw up the occasional video, but it won't be regular or for a specific season or anything like that. Yeah, gonna move on. But this year was the year of gingerbread and candy canes and gingerbread houses. I managed to get hold of some of the reproduction American style vintage green trees. They weren't something that we did over in this country back then, but I see them so often in the videos I watch. I wanted to get my hands on a few. I think I'm actually using 2 of those, of the smaller ones, this year upstairs. I plan my decor out, I write down lists, I do sketches. If that's something you are interested in seeing, I would do it. I would show you the autumn, and then I'll probably show you the Christmas, because I've got it all planned out. Do little sketches for different areas and that type of thing. If that's something you would, and I've done that for the past few years, and it makes things so much easier. Excuse me again. This was a polystyrene tree which I gessoed very thickly and glooply to give it some sort of base that looked maybe like it was ice, and then I just painted on a red swirl, and there we go, quick and easy red swirl tree for the gingerbread village. Very cute. I have a ceramic gingerbread house right at the end there, and that was gifted to me by Elsa, who at the time I record this video, I've just recently found out within the last few days that she passed away back in March. I posted on my my Facebook about it. She was such a close dear friend, Mrs. Claus, as some of you may remember her as, where she passed in March the 14th. So a week before my grand passed, and I only found out in it was the 30th of April, the 1st of May, something like that. So literally a few days ago. So that house, it will always be something that reminds me of her and her husband Jim. So may you both rest in peace. It's been a difficult year, and at the time I'm doing this video is May, and it's already been a difficult year. I just hope that you watching this has had a better year than me. You know, talk to me in the comments. You know, we can discuss things, and I really enjoy conversing with you. Tell me what you like, and tell me when I've said in previous clips that I really dislike something. You know, tell me if you agree with me. Tell me if you disagree with me. You know, let's chat. Let's get a conversation going. I got those in. They were attached to lip balms, and I thought, oh, they'll be cute. And I think they're horrible, they're ugly little things. I didn't keep them for very long. I think I donated them the following January. These are cute. Those little gingerbread man, boy and girl. They're really cute. I like this because it's whimsical, but I wouldn't do it in the same way again. Again, this is another console table that I think is cute, but I don't like it enough to do it again. I'll do something different. I'm not a fan of this console table display either. You know, I started inserting this image, warning bag rustling, because people used to moan at me about opening packages in videos. I actually got a really stinking email, saying that I was polluting her ears, and I just politely said, you do realise there's a volume button, and you clicked on the video that said haul, and then I blocked her. It's just not necessary. Kind words cost nothing. Unfortunately, I think as a nation, as a population, as human beings, we're losing that nowadays. Okay, let's go back to the audio from the video. My gingerbread village on my hallway console for 2019. Let me take you in closer. I will say goodbye for now, and you will see me again very soon. Take care now. Bye bye. Have a garland going around the mirror, and on the little gingerbread houses we have names of all the pets and obviously my grandfather that we have lost over the years. And then we have a rather large mesh wreath that I've made this year. It has candy cane and the ribbon candies. And then we have the Christmas tree, which isn't lit up just yet. So I'll get some footage of it all nicely. Okay, now we're getting into the console table that was upstairs outside my outside the spare room, which was only there for about a year, and then we changed it up. But I really like the way this turned out. I like the whimsical table runner, so that's a good start. But I really enjoyed making the drum DIYs. I'll link those at the end. I think I did a 3-day series where I did I think I made the drum, then I created the flower arrangement, which you'll see in this video. Then I did the console decorate with me. Yeah, so I made the drum, then I done the flower arrangement, and then I did this video. But I like the way this turns out. I think I might be using those drums this year, possibly. Yeah, that was a bead I have in my stash, and it just happened to fit perfectly onto a set of chopsticks. And worked out perfectly for the drumsticks. That one was a Poundland box, which I then painstakingly hole punched and then threaded the ribbon through to make it look like a drum, which I'm still quite happy with. It still looks good. I think I need to do something with those holes though, maybe glue something over the top. What do you think, guys? What do you think I should do? What can I do with that one to enhance it? Let me know in the comments. I love this kaleidoscope tree. I love the light effect. It's like a kaleidoscope of colour. I think you get some image of that, or some film footage of that when it's all lit up. I think, I can't remember, but I do like this. Okay, let's go back and see what I'm saying. Light up. And the last thing I'm adding is an oversized ornament from Poundland. And that is my console table done for Christmas of 2020 using the nutcracker that I did on a tutorial yesterday. So let me take you in for a closer look. Okay, crafters, I'll have some video or some pictures with it all illuminated at night time. Thank you for joining me. Yep, so I think here comes the footage of the tree illuminated at night time, and I really like the way it looks. So that's the end of this particular video. So please leave me some comments and some suggestions about how you would have done things differently, and I'll see you again next week. And then before you know it, it'll be in September and you'll have regular uploads. Thank you for watching. Please like, comment and subscribe. Take care now. Merry Christmas in July. Bye now.